Oh my god!
What
the fuck?
What is this? Is this Brock Lesnar team Mr. Heidenreich? That was like, oh, I heard Brock Lesnar, I heard Heidenreich, so I was like, what the hell?
Oh man.
Fucking Anthony broke me already.
Like, I feel like I'm like Brock Lesnar, but then I started doing the Heidenreich thing.
It's my friend! It's my friend!
He's my friend!
It's my friend!
Heidenreich! Heidenreich!
Speaking of the ruthless aggression.
What?
Anthony, guys, dude, please do that shit one more time. Oh,
Wait,
man.
can I just step on him? What you doing?
Oh, there we go. Wait, what the fuck is he doing?
Oh shit. Oh shit. Please fall. Please fall. Please fall. I'm tapping out. I'm tapping out.
His fucking glasses flew off. His fucking glasses flew off.
Tap.
It's over. It's over.
Oh shit. No, fuck this. I'm tapping.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck this.
Man.
That shit was great.
Man, you can't make this shit up. How do we do this shit on the show? Out of nowhere, it's gonna be fucking gold.
That shit was equivalent to this, dude. That shit was equivalent to this. Watch.
Oh shit. Welcome. Oh fuck.
The next big L.
Shit. For that, take two.
Oh man, my fucking stomach.
Welcome everybody to the first
Welcome
show of
to
the fucking year.
Yeah, happy 2017. God damn.
Jesus Christ.
That's a great way to start off the new year.
Yeah.
You know, man, that really actually cheered me up, man, because I was depressed over this bullshit with fucking Paige and her goddamn fucking
hell.
getting married thing with El Del Rio. Like, dude,
Is
actually,
that motherfucking divorced yet first?
that's
No,
the thing. I
he
don't
just-
even know.
Bro.
Hey, you know Mexico allows polygamy? No.
This motherfucker's trying to
damn.
pass go as fast as he can, man. Like, Jesus Christ. Like,
Is it polygamy the one?
Is it polygamy?
No, polygamy is two.
I think I was talking about that fucking Polygon fucking Pokemon or something like
No.
Go polygamy! Tackle! Tail whip! No,
But fuck it. That motherfucker's still married. His ex hoe bitch, whatever the fuck. And I got a new one coming. Fuck Paige, you don't
Man, he
fuck
must
up.
be dicking her down hard or buying her whatever she
Yo,
wants. He must
yo,
give her a country.
He probably got that fucking tamale. You know what I'm saying?
wait, what?
Damn.
What?
The hell?
Couldn't just
Man, he
choose a burrito or something? Like something that
Man.
little dick?
Whatever. Tamale's the Tamale's the first thing.
Every
that
time he
gets-
nuts.
Chimichanga.
Every time he nuts, it's just ground beef.
No!
Aw,
No.
oh, God, what the hell?
Every time he nuts is fire hot sauce.
Man, it's time to stop, please.
This dick is like, ay.
But anyway, yo, Paige, peace out to your WWE career, girl.
No, it's just
Is that racist?
no, it's just super crazy and psychosis coming out on lawnmowers. No, I'm kidding. Stop.
Damn, Anthony, what the hell?
That's not.
No.
You're making fun of my cousins like that, man.
This,
No, but apparently Paige was there tonight. Like, she was at Raw.
Yeah,
but,
she was behind the scenes.
do
I think it was for
anything.
Total
Yeah.
Divas or something, though, man.
Yeah, probably so. Probably something where, like, yeah, she's coming back today, and they lied to her. We'll probably see that in the storyline next year.
Yeah, man. So I don't know what's going on. I hope that, you know, she is actually on the roster at some point because they really are running out of ideas. I am glad that they used Nia Jax tonight. Oh wait, that's a finger. That's not Nia Jax. She wishes she was that skinny. Ooh, no, I'm just playing. That was fucked up. Actually, on my picture surfaced today.
You saw that shit? Yeah, skinny. Damn.
Right,
Nia Jax was looking good, dude.
Wait, y'all gotta show me this picture. Y'all know I need that thick versus thick.
Oh, no, dude,
I was just about to say, man, Anthony, you're gonna have to add that to your thick versus thick.
Here it is, right here. This is one picture. I mean, this is not the same picture I'm referring to, but
no, that's not. Yeah,
but that even
damn.
Then, she's looking good. I sure the fuck.
Wait, is that her now?
No,
it was
man.
back.
No, that's not her now.
Okay, I want to see her now. Fuck that.
Oh, are you sure? Oh, here's a picture. Here's a picture that surfaced.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh God,
damn.
Damn.
Wow.
Mia Hovick just pulled like a Friday and shit. Damn.
Oh.
Man, her grandma gave her that ass.
Jesus Christ.
Man.
3 minutes. Maybe even 4.
Nia Jax looking yummy.
That's 3 minutes. Maybe even 4. She will marry me.
Yeah, she will marry me.
Yeah, man. I'm surprised that you didn't like pick her up. God, she was 272 pounds around this time.
Wait, when was this? Like 2014? Like when?
I don't know, man. But Jesus.
Oh no, I think she's 272 now.
That's actually not.
Because that doesn't look like 272 in that photo.
Maybe there's a lot of muscle behind that. Like,
Could be, but
or maybe she's tall. I mean, she is a tall girl. Like,
you can just tell. Can I just say this? You can just tell that it's all men on this goddamn show because we just like spend the opening just drooling over a female.
Normally, no, but we talk about girls so much in a respectful manner that we don't talk about how we wanting to fuck them and everything. Like, I'm actually glad that, like, finally we can just use their dicks for once and be like, yeah, like, dude, she's hot, man.
Hey, I don't know about you, but we classy, man. We fucking classy, man, up in this bitch.
Well, just don't jump up and down with your classiness. That shit's gonna fall off again. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, shit. Tried to do it again. Anyway,
he was about to get a 2-for-1 deal with that shit.
No, Raw.
Man.
Can we talk
anyway,
about Raw?
welcome to the Ringside Hangout.
Holy shit, dude! I'm like fucking about to faint. Like you've been fucking us so much today, Anthony. Already.
Can we just talk about Raw? Can we just talk about how much I hate it?
Okay, sure. Let's talk about this guy's face. Okay. That's the greatest theme song ever. Just have some guy taking a shit. Just like they should just all they're missing.
That was the theme song. You gotta pause. You gotta.
Is that what he's saying, Braun?
Yeah, Braun.
Yeah, that's what he says, Braun.
Oh, they're saying like
bounty.
Oh no! Don't you do that shit.
He really does say Braun, right? He doesn't just roar.
No, he just.
Why
Braun.
in the?
He says his name.
Yo, why does he say his own name then? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
Damn, I like the Michael Myers tilt, like just.
I didn't even watch. So y'all gotta help me out because I didn't even watch. The only thing I watched was like the last 15 minutes when know the big person came out. So
you know what? No, let's talk about that. Fuck the rest of the show. We'll get into that later. But like, for one, I want to talk about some very serious shit. Like they have like this new guy. Like it's not just Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho, but they have a new tag team partner with them, and it was this guy. That's fucking awesome.
Shit.
Dude, okay, honestly, I know it was like Mick Foley is fucking with Kevin Owens and everything. I get it. But that is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it was. I was like, what the hell?
Speaking of Mick Foley, that motherfucker took New Year, New Me to the fucking new level.
I did not see that shit.
Oh, you didn't see that, Anthony?
Who is that? Who is that underneath that fucking...
No, nobody's a statue.
What's the statue?
No, I think that motherfucker actually moves.
Oh no, that better not be a person. That better not be a fucking person.
No, that was because it was actually moving. Like the arms were moving and shit.
Fucking Carbonaro effect.
Yeah.
It's fucking Damian Sandow's new gimmick.
Oh.
No, it's actually the Brooklyn Brawler.
Damn.
Oh my god. Like even Chris Jericho was just wondering like, why the fuck is this guy next to me? Like, oh man. It's amazing. But that promo was great, man. I mean, I don't know what you remember from it, Anthony, but like, did you not hype the fuck up when Goldberg came out?
Shit.
Oh no, it was when I started tuning in, he was already out. He was already like getting in everybody's face, which was actually good. It kind of goes back into what you say about the character. What would Goldberg do? He was acting like old Goldberg. Like he got up in the fucking champion's face. He got in Jericho's face. He got in Roman Reigns' face. He was like, I will fuck all of everybody that's in this ring up. I will beat the fuck out of you.
The playing game was like, no one's fucking me up. Wait, no, no one's fucking me up. Like, come on, I need some attention.
Bro, when fucking Braun Strowman came out and fucking Paul Heyman was scouring was the funniest shit ever.
It was.
Yeah.
It was
really
pretty
was,
electric.
man. No, it was cool as shit. And like, man, when Braun Strowman came out, people like were legitimately surprised because they just erupted. But I'm surprised at what they did erupt at. They did technically erupt when Bill Goldberg and Roman Reigns were about to kiss, and that's pretty cool. Like, the thing is, man, there's one person that Roman Reigns can do a nice program with that doesn't really destroy any other part of the roster. It would definitely be Goldberg. I'm actually interested to see if they will ever fight. I think that'd be cool.
Dude, oh my god. You saying that now, it's got me scared, even though, like, we all knew that this was going to happen, even though I hate it, though, because it's going to make the Royal Rumble so predictable. But, like, Roman Reigns winning, but he's probably not going to win because he already won.
No,
Probably Goldberg is probably going to win.
He's not going to be in the match because I think he's going to be fighting Kevin Owens for the title already.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
so
Goldberg
that's
did a
gonna be
promo saying, like, I don't give a fuck if it's Owens or Reigns, but I'm going to beat the fuck out one of y'all.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah.
So,
No, but I hope they don't do that, though.
No, Reigns already has the title match, so he's
but like maybe he doesn't win it at the Royal Rumble, but maybe Elimination Chamber, something. Roman Reigns.
No,
wins
Elimination Chamber is a SmackDown pay-per-view.
How the fuck does that work? I don't know.
Well, you know how Hell in a Cell was just Raw, and like they got all the cool matches.
No, it was what was the last one? TLC.
Well, TLC was SmackDown, yeah.
Yeah, no, TLC was TLC SmackDown or was it Raw?
What's the last Raw pay-per-view? What's the last Raw pay-per-view?
Roadblock.
That was their last one. Oh shit.
That was Raw's pay-per-view.
Okay.
Yeah.
But,
never mind, dude.
the one thing, like, and I'm excited for him. We'll talk about this more tomorrow. But like Elimination Chamber, you know how like they had so many great matches with the Hell in a Cell stuff and everything. It's like, oh man, we got to see this feud like reunited in the Hell in a Cell and Sasha Banks versus Charlotte. Like, I can't wait until they do something with the SmackDown Divas with the Elimination Chamber. Like, I'm putting it down right now. That is so gonna happen. I cannot wait for that shit. But we'll move on from
That'd
that.
be cool.
Oh, yeah, man. Tomorrow night, we'll talk about that a lot. I'm so hyped for tomorrow night. I feel like they're going to pull off a really cool kick-ass SmackDown just to match up to tonight's. Because even Stephanie McMahon, beginning of tonight's show, Stephanie was like, I'm sick of this shit. SmackDown beat us for the first time. Like, she literally put it out there. Like, I am mad that Raw has gotten to the point where SmackDown beat us. Like, the honesty of that is actually pretty fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Boy,
do you
you have no idea last week when I heard that news. I celebrated my butt off. I took my shirt off. I was just jumping on my bed. I was like, yes, finally. Finally.
He was like,
I get the respect it deserves.
Oh, God, don't you do that shit again. No, and that's the thing, man. Like, I feel like they were really trying on this Raw just because of that fact. I mean, like, granted, like, they did that bullshit again with, you know, Chris Jericho and Roman Reigns. I mean, we were so sick of this, even the same fucking match over and over and over again. What is this Ultimate Warrior shit that he's doing now, too? Like, like, fucking
he's
stupid.
not even doing it right. Maybe those ropes are too strong.
Maybe
No,
he's too
but-
weak. He's on Ritalin or whatever the fuck that shit was.
Was it just me or did anybody else notice that tonight's matches ended fucking quickly, didn't they?
Oh,
Or was
yeah.
that just me?
Yeah.
I'm like, because I was fast forwarding through a lot of it because I had to, like, you know, catch up and finish for the show. But every time the entire time I was fast forwarding, like, that was it. Like, the match just fucking started.
The only
Yeah, I
match
was
that
like-
was kind of long was a Cesaro versus Carl Anderson match. This seemed pretty long. I was surprised because, you know, they're trying to push the whole, like, tag team thing. It's like, this would be, like, a non-important thing. But they really treat like this, like this was a serious thing. Pretty cool stuff. I like that match. And I like that Cesaro and Sheamus are finally kind of, like, coming together. I think Sheamus was, like, saying some good shit about him on commentary, so that's cool. You know, they finally ended that shit. Because I'm sick of the whole, like, if we tag team champions, like, okay, stop fighting each other now. Like, please. You know what I mean? Like,
And it would have been fine. Like, they could have did it. If not, like, this was, like, recently, too. Or is it just me? But, like, Team Hell No was not that long ago. So it still feels recent, this whole dynamic thing of, I hate you. We are the tag team champion. I am the tag team champions only. So it's just like, stop it. Don't do that.
And I think they realize that because they have stopped that quite a bit. But you know what's really annoying though? That I'm really kind of like getting damn sick of the New Day not giving a fuck about them not being tag team champions.
What the hell is with their fucking outfit?
No, they got it. Okay, I say this, and Trey, I want to pass it off to you because you guys said something that's interesting. But New Day, they're still trying to keep them the same charisma, the same momentum without the belts. Just so like people, because like people loved them. They was over as fuck when they had the belts. But in order to keep that momentum like still over, because like it could be a point where they don't have the belts and they just fade into obscurity and just like nobody fucking cares about them. And then when they win the belts back, it's just like, well, we don't give a fuck about them no more. But they still trying to make them hot, even without them. Still pushing them out there. Still trying to, make them cool and everything like that. But Trey, I want to ask you. You said they're trying to add Titus O'Neil to this whole tag team dynamic.
No. Okay, this is the thing. Titus O'Neil was trying to join the New Day. Like he was like playing with the whistle and all this stuff, and like it was just weird. He was dancing, he was twerking, and I was like, oh God, why? Turn it off.
Yeah.
But I will say that it was bad. But here's the thing. This was actually one of my positives of Raw. Only because I loved how when Xavier Woods talked shit about Titus O'Neil, he was like, yeah, that's funny coming from the weakest member of the New Day. And that right there, I actually love that because I don't think Xavier Woods gets enough credit. And I think he is seen as the weakest member. So for them to not only acknowledge that on Raw and for them to have the legitimate match like that tonight, like that was actually one of my positives tonight. I was like, okay, this is Raw actually trying to get it on some SmackDown level stuff, acknowledging the facts that people see and actually doing something about it. And I actually love that.
Like they're telling the truth about A, B, and C, so we can believe the bullshit that's D. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it's keeping it relevant, but only because I didn't watch the show, like I told you before. But when Trey was telling me that through the texts and stuff like that, I was just like, okay, I hope that New Day doesn't become like a new era of the world. What is it?
A nation of domination.
Nation of domination.
That's
refreshing to hear because everybody wants to see that shit.
Well,
don't want to see that.
Well, the funny thing is, back before the New Day was New Day, that's what they were trying to do.
Yeah.
I remember the one time when Xavier Woods came out and he was just saying some hellish shit to like Kofi or Big E about joining together and stand up against some people or whatever. And then the next week they all show up in like fucking dress pants and dress shirts and everything. I'm like, okay, so are they really going through with this whole Nation of Domination thing? And then the week after that, they disappear. And then a couple months after that, they're still gone. And then they came back with the whole power of positivity. I was like, what the fuck?
I just don't want that to happen because knowing WWE, they try to loop it back. Not saying that they can't do this, but the Nation of Domination was it was a great tag team at a perfect time. And if they tried to do it now, they would probably try to link it to all of these social issues that's happening, like Black Lives Matters and shit like that.
I think that's why they nixed it.
I don't want them to do that because that's kind of like a ditzy blonde talking about like fucking world hunger in Syria. It's just like you don't shut the fuck up. It's like you don't.
Anthony, can I ask you a question? Because as Hovik said, that's something that was rumored in the beginning about them being supposed to be the new Nation of Domination. So what makes you think now that they nixed that, what makes you think they would bring that back out of nowhere?
No, not Nation of Domination in a sense where, they're all heels and stuff like that and they're talking about
like the whole black that type of stable.
But still black tag team, all black people go here. So I don't like that idea of that.
Yeah, it's like BWO, Black World Order.
Yeah. I just don't like that idea. Like we don't have nothing to do with you guys, so black people over
but see,
here.
They're still doing that though, because here's the thing for me: when people work together, even if they're against each other, it's still they're working together on this segment. And in my opinion, I feel like they do that with everything. Like I don't know if you guys remember, but it's like in the last 10 years, man, anytime there's one black guy that's like floundering on the roster, instead of like giving him something to do or whatever, they're like, hey, I know another black guy. How about you two either make a tag team or have a rivalry for fucking 8 months? You know what I mean? And just because you guys are black, get it? Like, no, bullshit, man. Like with Titus O'Neil, dude, Titus O'Neil's a single. He's a single wrestler. He's no tag team. So what the fuck does he have to do with these three guys who are tag team people? Like it doesn't make any sense.
Because like before then, I wasn't scared because like you could look at New Day and be like, yeah, they're the whole black tag team, but they added so much to it that they really even like hit the point that they were black. Like it was kind of funny because you had that Reddit post tray that you showed me where it's just like all the champions were black and stuff like that. I was just like, I didn't think about that until that picture because New Day, they're still not that. They're fucking like coming out in WrestleMania with fucking Dragon Ball Z costumes and shit like that. And
they gave themselves actual characters and personalities. Rather than just being stale.
And they did it, though. It wasn't fucking writers. They did it.
It was them. It was all them.
Mm-hmm. Wow, you look at somebody like Crime Time, which is nothing pretty much like a fucking stereotype of being black, and then you look at Primetime Players, which is a little bit of a step away from that, but it's still billions of dollars, millions of dollars. We are black. We are black. Yeah,
yeah. The New Day was like a whole like new type of fucking. And to be honest, I wasn't too crazy about the New Day when they first started. I'm like, what the fuck? Man, get the hell out of with this shit. But then they fucking grew the fuck on me, man.
Yeah, no, those are my favorite people on the roster right now.
One of the reasons why, like, I was just annoyed by them is because Xavier Woods wanted to shut the fuck up, and with the whole trombone shit and everything, like, it was just pissing me off. And then I just sat there, and one day they just started making me laugh. I was like, all right, y'all got me. Y'all got me.
No, but one thing I will say though is I'm really glad that they're not doing it the same thing with Cedric Alexander. Like I don't know if you guys watched this scene, but like granted, his girlfriend Alicia Fox, yes, she's black. Okay. Yeah. But like that kind of makes sense. And plus too, it's like Alicia Fox is fucking sexy. Like I don't care if you're black, white, racist, whatever the fuck, you want to fuck Alicia Fox. Like you know what I mean? Anthony.
Yeah. Well,
Anthony's like she's great.
Anthony, she a little too thin though. She ain't on that thick.
Yeah, she ain't on that thick versus thick though. Yeah, she
ain't about that life.
I'll take that bitch to the fucking Outback Steakhouse and shit and fucking.
God damn.
I'm just saying, like.
No, but like that's a perfect example too. Even though even Rick Swann kind of falls into that whole category where it's not like okay, it's not Uncle Tom, but it's just like I'm dancing, I'm black, and I got the title, and I'm like grooving. Where Cedric Alexander's like, nah, fuck that shit. I'm just trying to protect my girl. I'm a fucking competitor. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. So I like that different dynamic though. Like I'm not saying that Rick Swann can't do that, but I'm just saying you got your goofy black people over here. You got your serious competitors. You got one that's a mix. It's different flavors.
Yeah, and plus too, like this guy isn't even like a white guy that's like, oh, you think you're cool? Like no, like there was no racial anything or like you're cool type of things at all. It was like no, like I like your girl. I want to fuck her. Like I'm not gonna apologize to you. I'm gonna apologize to her. And Cedric's like, no, fuck you. I don't even care about this whole girl thing. Like don't disrespect her, but I want that title. And it's just like that's how you book a fucking wrestling angle. Like that's how you do it, man. Like dude, I love that. I know it was only like a minute, but that shit was cool.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean? So that's really nice. Yeah, I will respect them with that.
Now I'm actually curious. I'm gonna jump into this really quick. I'm gonna start off with Trey because I gotta say the Divas pretty fucking good tonight. Trey, what do you think about the Raw Diva situation tonight, or the women wrestlers?
My only complaint is the Stephanie and Bayley segment where she was like, I mean, granted, the beginning of it was great with Stephanie being like, yeah, Bayley, I never thought you was going to be anything because you're just this kid person. You're just like everybody else out there. Charlotte, she's a true champion and stuff. And then Bayley brought up the whole like, well, yeah, she got here by her last name, but I'm going to prove to everybody out there that I'm better than that. That was cool. But then she was like, okay, you actually made me a believer. I'm going to put you in the match. But against Nia Jax. But Stephanie McMahon did that in a sense of trying to scare Bayley. But I'm just like, but do you not remember that Bayley destroyed Nia Jax a lot back in the day?
Well, and plus, too, when you build that, you need to build it like Sami Zayn versus fucking Braun Strowman. Like, she beat Nia Jax tonight. Like, I can see if, like, you'll see Nia Jax at Royal Rumble. Like, okay, that makes sense. But to beat her, like, just tonight, and it's like, oh, Nia Jax. It's like, dude, like, you just ruined the whole fucking thing that Nia Jax has been doing the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. It's just weird because it's just like Bayley has destroyed Nia Jax plenty of times in the past. So it's just like, how is Nia Jax scary at this point to Bayley? Like, it makes no sense, That's my only problem. But other than that, they did all right tonight. I thought that was pretty cool. Sasha distracting them, I wasn't surprised by that. But other than that, it was actually pretty good.
Okay. How about you, Anthony?
No, like
Oh,
like I said, no. I just want to say this though. That's a really interesting predicament because, like, even if they do face, you have Nia Jax going against Bayley at the Rumble. Who would you put over? Because you're trying to build up Nia Jax as this big fucking woman that's going to go for the title and destroy every fucking body. She's kind of like the Beth Phoenix of now. And then you got Bayley, and you know how they're shitting on her saying you're a kid, you fucking draw with crayons, and you're trying to be the women's championship. So it's just like, no, that's what like Charlotte's always saying. I'm like, okay, that's kind of rough. No, but I'm like, who do you build up in that match? Who do you put over? Like, I'm asking you guys, like, what do y'all think?
Oh no, for me, Nia Jax easily, because Bayley can always do that. Like, like I'm cutesy, and I'm gonna make it up there. I'll do it one day.
I'll just hug it out later.
like Bayley can flounder because her character, like, she's made for floundering. Except she got so popular and she's so good that she's not, like, as a wrestler, she's not made from floundering. But her character is a flounder character. So it's like, dude, like, let her be a jobber a little bit because that's who she is. She needs to suck before we're like, oh my god, underdog. If she's great right away, it's like we're getting John Cena too early. You know what I mean? Like, it's just come on.
Or Daniel Bryan too early.
Yeah,
what about the continuity though? Because like you heard what Trey said, he said back in the day, Bayley would beat Nia Jax, but now you're gonna have it where she can't beat her now. Like, so how would you balance something like that?
So what I think they would do is I actually think they would just have them duke it out and have Bayley look strong, just for continuity purposes. But then Nia Jax comes out of nowhere and does something fucked up and just fucks her shit up, and that way puts herself over. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And one thing too is like that's another issue with Trey bringing up the NXT thing is like the NXT is great and all, but like, they do shit like that because they really want to push up to the next roster, and it's like that's an issue that you had to nix like way back in the day. Like in order to like bring continuity into it, I would just put up like, hey, like Nia Jax back then, make a video package like, oh, she was sexy and she was strong and she was new, but now she got to WWE and she's a mean bitch. Like
you could play up that angle like, you could be like, of course you beat me back in the day because I wasn't taking it as seriously or something like that. Like now I'm in the league of the big dogs and you're with the big dogs now, Bayley, and I'm about to fucking destroy you. So
it's weird because like when Nia Jax first came in, they did do promos. Like they showed promos of her destroying people in NXT, even Bayley and even Asuka, even though she didn't beat Asuka in those matches. But the point is, it's just weird how, I don't know. It's just the way they do continuity with NXT is weird because one minute they're bringing it up and then act like it doesn't exist. Like I know we call continuity bullshit in WWE, but I guess with me being continuity heavy, I just focus on that a lot. So it just makes no sense to me with Stephanie McMahon trying to scare Bayley that is Nia Jax when she's beaten Nia Jax plenty of times in the past.
The one thing I think about when it comes to the differences between the main roster and NXT is that the main roster is a lot more bigger, obviously, and it's a lot more vast rather than the NXT roster and the whole continuity for that, because it is, whether we love NXT or not, that shit is very, very minimal compared to the fucking main roster and its continuity. So at that point right now, I mean, they could say all their accomplishments they did in NXT, but at the same time, when you're up on the main roster, like I think it was Anthony who just said it, like, we're with the big fucking dogs now. You know what I'm saying? Like now the shit we did at NXT, that was great like 2 years ago, a year ago, but I don't mean shit now. Kind of like what Janet Jackson said. What have you done for me lately?
Yeah, that's true, but I think the person who elevated that to where that was pretty much non-point that I ignored that at that point was Kevin Owens, because when Kevin Owens, he was the NXT champion, like he carried that belt strong, even going against John Cena. Like he's like, hey, I know you're the United States champion, but guess what? I'm the big dog. I got the NXT championship right there. It was stuff like that that to me elevated the NXT championship because. Like, and I wish they did that more, like in the sense of trying to.
Okay.
Go ahead, Anthony.
No, that actually, I'm gonna like continue on your point because that's actually I'm gonna ask all of you, but Trey first. I want to ask you first. Do y'all think that the NXT championship does mean the same thing as the big Universal Championship, or are they the exact same thing, just on two different platforms?
No. The only reason why I say that, I think it depends on the person. Like Dre brought up Kevin Owens. Bro, Kevin Owens, he's like a whole fucking corporation to himself. You know what I'm saying? For some,
he's
like,
his own brand.
He's his own fucking brand. Like, for some reason, I don't know what it is about that guy, but he's just got everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even him as an NXT champion come up to a fucking main roster, just going up against John Cena, that was already main event fucking status. And he wasn't in NXT that long before then.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like Kevin Owens, he's a fucking, like I said, he's his own thing, because there's people at NXT that've been in there for like, what, a year, 2 years, and they're still not even on the fucking main roster. And if they are, it took them like a year or 2 years to get up there.
They failed when they got up there. I mean, like Sami
Exactly.
Zayn, for instance. Like, I mean, I don't think he's a complete failure, but like, and we'll get to that right now.
Sami Zayn took how long to get up there? Finn Balor took how long to get up there? But I'm not calling Finn a failure, but I'm just saying it took how long for him to get up there?
Yeah.
Who else? Like, there was a shit ton of
Rusev, Ryback.
I guess you do have a point
Ryback.
that it does depend on the person, because like look at Miz, like what he did with the Intercontinental Championship. It's almost to a point where the Intercontinental Championship could be looked at as like a main fucking belt, just because how much he got it over.
Exactly.
And you look at the United States title, it's just like it's not even there. Like we forget that it's even existed at the time. Who has it?
Who has the belt?
Yeah, who has
Roman Reigns.
Like, it's almost non-existent. So it's just like, I guess it is.
Hey guys, he defended it last week. Like, yay!
He
First time in a long ass time.
He defended it tonight too.
Oh wait, are you talking about that bullshit ass fucking Raw last year? So fuck that.
No, and that's the thing too. Like, man, it's 2017. It's a new year. I'm happy with a lot of things. Like, man. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you guys this: when was the last like first episode of the year of Raw that you guys really enjoyed? And I actually have one. If you guys want me to tell mine, what you think?
Yeah,
go ahead, I got it.
Go ahead.
Okay, mine was 2011. That shit started off with the first match of the night was John Morrison versus The Miz, and it was for the WWE Championship. Or wait, was it? Yeah, it was. It was for the WWE Championship. And John Morrison the week before won like a battle royal or something to get that match, and it was like this huge buildup of like, man, he's used to be tag team partners, he's used to be best friends. John Morrison's gonna get his fucking push. It was such a great fucking match, dude. Like it was like Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels level.
Damn.
And it was just like, it's on Raw. You know what I mean? But like, it was a great show. But how about you, Hobie?
Fuck, man.
You got
me. You got me on that one, bro. That's
Yeah.
Shit. How about you, Trey? Oh,
I'm still thinking my ass off right now. You got me.
The one thing that I remember is not a new. I don't know if it was a new year. Was it? Just a couple of years ago. No, it wasn't the new year.
No, was it Sting and Brock Lesnar?
Sting and Brock Lesnar. No, it was the one when I think the Authority just returned right before the new year and fired like everybody.
Yeah, that was one. But wasn't that the same one where, like, Brock Lesnar came out and beat the fuck out of Kane and Big Show, and then like you thought it was over, and then Sting came out?
I don't remember. See, that's the thing. I don't remember if that was the. I don't remember if that was the beginning of the year or that was like the episode right before New Year's.
Okay, yeah. But like that's what I remember. Like I don't know, man. Like you're probably right, Hovey. But like that's the thing. Like New Year's episodes are actually pretty fucking good. Granted, like the first month is probably not that great until after Royal Rumble when they built to WrestleMania. But this episode of Raw was awesome. Like they even gave us a fucking last man standing match. Since 2011, I don't remember them giving us such a big match like this.
That was a sick ass match.
This could have been a semi-main event, dude. This could have been WrestleMania.
Who won?
Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman.
Yeah, he beat Sami Zayn. But man, this was my. Oh, go ahead, Oli.
But I was here, like, to the face, like they're doing head chair shots again.
Just that one fucking spot when Sami Zayn tried to hit fucking Braun with the chair, and then Braun grabbed it and lifted him up and threw Sami. I was like, oh shit!
Yeah, man. Or even shit like this. Like this was a fucking cool little spot here. And the thing is, there's very limited commercials. I think there's like one commercial, right?
I think so.
Yeah, something this long. It was like a 30-minute match. Like, man, they fucking went, bro. Like, this shit was awesome.
Yeah, and, that right there was my second highlight of the night, man. Like,
yeah, man.
That match right there was fucking fantastic. I was on my feet. Like, I was like, I'm on my feet on the
right there.
That right there. Jesus Christ.
That was incredible.
I think my only complaint with that match, though, is it's like, I felt like when Sami did what he did at the table,
Fuck you.
like he should. When Sami did what he did with the table, I kind of felt like Braun should have stayed down at that point. But I guess I'm still trying to prove that Braun is the monster. So I kind of respected that, and that Braun won the way he did. So everything about the match was still great. So
Shit.
yeah,
After watching that match, and then watching Braun come out at the end facing everybody, I'm like, fuck, man! I just want to know what the fuck they're gonna do with this guy.
No,
It's like I'm actually hyped about what they're gonna do with Braun Strowman because he's a fucking man. When he went inside, yeah, for real. When he went inside the fucking ring, I'm just sitting there saying to myself, I was like, wait a minute, we got Owens, Braun, Goldberg, Reigns, and all we're missing is fucking Lesnar right now. We got like the big motherfuckers in this shit right now.
Yeah.
I was like, this shit would have been going off.
No, if they give him a good finisher, because do you guys know what Braun Strowman's finisher is?
Hell
Big
no.
Boo?
Yeah, he doesn't have one. Like that's so imperative. That's so depressing.
Like 95% of his matches, he doesn't need to go that far. He just slams them all the fucking pin him.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like if he gets a finisher and he gets a better theme song and more branding, like maybe like a chant that's made for him, like Strowman, or like
Strowman.
Yeah. Oh, people are doing that, huh?
They
No, I think they did last week. Yeah, I think they did do that last week. But yeah, like this motherfucker. I do have a theory though. I have a theory that this is actually Eric Rowan. I really feel like they just threw a bunch of steroids in his ass and like but I don't know, man. I really love this guy. I think, man, I didn't know the Wyatt family like departure was gonna be such a good thing for him, but it fucking so was.
right.
Yeah, I hope he never goes back to Wyatt family. He is so much better on his own, man. Yeah.
No, it's really shaping up for Braun Strowman and Corbin to walk out of WrestleMania as champions. Not sure which champions, but it's shaping up to be like that.
They're
So
gonna be
hopefully
the tag team. They're gonna be the tag team champions.
That'd be hilarious. But yeah, I hope that's the case. I really hope that is.
Yeah.
And Sami Zayn, here's one thing though. I do think that with Braun Strowman walking to the ring tonight with the whole Bill Goldberg thing or whatever, I think that was them saying like, yes, no more Sami Zayn people. Like Braun Strowman.
Thank you, God.
Yes.
Well, I think the last man standing match itself pretty much spoke for itself.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that was a burial? Do you guys think that was bad for Sami or no?
No.
No, because he held his own.
Yeah, he still looks strong, even though
He got his ass whooped.
and that's just the nature of the company. But it's like theoretically, Braun Strowman really just had to step on Sami Zayn to actually get to the top. It's just like, fuck you, I'm up here. So yeah, that's the only thing about that. Like Sami Zayn is still going to be at the bottom, and hopefully he can work his way back up to be like a main eventer because Sami Zayn has potential. And it seems like Nick, you're starting to like the guy because you was like, man, fuck Sami Zayn, he's boring. But hopefully that rivalry that he had not only built up Braun Strowman, but built up Sami Zayn that this motherfucker can be a main eventer. Which I hope he can. So.
The problem with Sami Zayn was that it's not like he's very fucking talented. It's just they did nothing with him. Like this is the most we've seen him do anything with Braun Strowman since Kevin Owens. You know what I'm saying?
It's weird because like to me, the last great match Sami Zayn had on WWE was that match he had with Shinsuke Nakamura because it was Shinsuke Nakamura's debut match in NXT, and that match to me was match of the year last year. I mean, I know WWE came out with a match of the year ranking, and Anthony's favorite match from NXT was it Toronto, the Revival versus DIY. That one WWE's match of the year. But to me, that was Shinsuke Nakamura versus Sami Zayn was my match of the year. But it seemed like the rest of the year, the main roster did nothing with Sami Zayn, and so it was just pretty cool because to me, this match right here was the most chemistry that Braun and Sami Zayn has had.
Okay. Oh, I got some. Pick me, teacher.
Okay, go ahead, Anthony.
Fine, go ahead.
Shit, fuck out.
Yeah. I want to actually put this question to you, and hopefully, Nicky, I can jump in on this. But let's do like a mini Be the Booker. Now you see Braun Strowman going on to the main event. Hopefully, what do y'all see for Sami Zayn? What would y'all do with him? What would y'all do?
Okay,
I'd give him the fucking United States belt.
You know what I would do? I would say turn Sami tweener for the first time. No one's ever made someone turn tweener, like turn neutral. But I would say, I would say Sami, you know, he wants more Braun Strowman. Mick Foley's like, listen, dude, you were gone for one, keep Sami off TV for like 2 weeks. Have him try to come into Royal Rumble last minute, and it's like, hey, man, your doctor said you can't come back till after Royal Rumble. He's like, what? I could have been in there and won the WrestleMania thing. And Stephanie comes out doing some Dan O'Brien shit, like, hey, you weren't going to win shit. You couldn't even beat Braun Strowman. You think you're going to go to WrestleMania? Are you serious? And then it's like one of the things where he's like, you know, mad at both Stephanie and Mick Foley. So he just says, you know what? Screw you guys. I don't care what Mick Foley did for me, making me fight Braun Strowman. I'm going to SmackDown. He goes to SmackDown as a face because everyone's cheering him. Rebel. Holy shit, he fucking hates Raw. Goes to SmackDown and fucks with a face. Fucks with either Dean Ambrose or Dolph Ziggler. And that's your WrestleMania match.
What you think, Trey?
Well, Nick pretty much took my. I was gonna say for him after the Braun Strowman thing, for him to go to SmackDown and start having some feuds up there, like maybe have a match with the Miz, because before the draft was happening, like Sami Zayn and the Miz was feuding, and they got some unfinished feuds to do. So I thought he can go for the Intercontinental title, because like I said, on SmackDown, the Intercontinental title to me is the main event title, because how Miz has elevated it so far. So that's what I would do, but Nick just kind of...
Yeah, that's
what I feel like might happen too.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
But one thing I will say, I feel like what might happen is because, dude, they're pushing this Shield thing. I think Sami Zayn is going to like go in the Royal Rumble or something. He's gonna bump into Dean Ambrose, and since Dean Ambrose is so crazy, wacky, whoopity doo, then they're gonna have like some kind of argument, and they're gonna go into a feud, and somehow it's gonna switch up where those two switch, and like Dean Ambrose and Sami Zayn get into a feud, but yet they rotate to different brands, and then after they're done at Elimination Chamber, after like the one-on-one match, Dean Ambrose finally gets to fucking be with Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, and they fight like, I don't know, somebody that Stephanie McMahon picks or whatever. Like, I really feel like that's going to happen. Maybe it's like Shield versus New Day, or Shield versus the Club, or I don't know, some shit. But the Shield's going to come back, guys. Like, I'm telling you, I put that down right now. Right now!
Right now!
No, Shield WrestleMania is happening.
Yeah, what I think is that none of the former Shield guys are going to have any titles anytime soon, with the exception of Roman Reigns. I think he might lose it soon. Either maybe going into Royal Rumble, or maybe he might even defend it at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Because he ain't doing shit with that fucking title.
No, he really isn't.
So they're probably just gonna have to get him to either fucking relinquish it or just lose it to somebody already. So what I'm thinking is maybe we might see a Shield reunion at WrestleMania, or
I mean,
maybe.
If not, they need to make Seth Rollins and Reigns fight already, because this whole tag team world championship, like, dude, think about this. Really, what's going on right now? It's a tag team feud for a single championship.
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen something done so fucking stupid in my entire life of watching wrestling. Like, really, it's a tag team feud for two singles belts. It doesn't make sense. And then one singles belt isn't even like looked at as being holy shit. Like, dude, I guess Roman Reigns is fighting Kevin Owens for the belts. That's not even a double title match. It's just for the WWE title, or the Universal title. Why aren't both titles on the line?
You know, Kevin Owens has been questioning that for the longest time. And you know what? I just thought about this tonight. I don't know why it took me so long to think about this, but I finally just realized something about this whole thing. Like, Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho, they're pretty much lay cool at this point. Like,
don't do that.
100% lay cool, man. Because lay cool, they were the tag team women's champion until they retired the belt and became the tag team divas champion, and it was still a single belt at the time. I mean, the only difference is that for lay cool, they both had a divas championship, and Chris Jericho doesn't have a universal titleship with them. But yeah, this is pretty much them being lay cool.
Yeah. And that's the thing too. I'm so sick of this fucking storyline, man. And I'm so sick of the fact that the United States Championship is treated so fucking bad. And you're like, hey, we can't even handle just one additional side bitch championship. We're gonna make the United Kingdom title too. I mean, like, what's next? Like the fucking Asian
Jesus
Championship? Like,
Christ.
it's fucking stupid.
It's a good belt though. It's a good looking belt though.
No, it
I will
is.
say that. Yeah.
And the purpose of it's pretty cool too. I guess they're trying to start a new show that's just in the United Kingdom. So that's
The
pretty
new
smart.
title, the title of Antarctica.
Oh God.
Apparently, this is their way to compete with the UK people like ICW and
They're not gonna win.
PW.
Yeah, thank you.
But yeah, they're not gonna win at all. I agree.
I don't know, man. Money talks. But no, people, let's get into the fucking ratings, man. Anthony, just from what you heard from us, what do you think you would have given this show if you're watching it?
Damn, I wish I would have watched it because it seems like y'all liked it more than y'all hated it. Even Trey. So that's actually pretty surprising too. I wish I would have watched it.
It's gonna make our show suck though, because Trey didn't fucking scream and shoot people.
No, I don't.
Well, hold on. He might have something brewing.
No, I don't want him to scream though. He gets headaches, and I don't have any to leave. He ate them all up. So yeah, I can't have him screaming. But no, it seems like it was a pretty good thing. And I will say this: the last ending of it was actually pretty cool. I was pretty hyped when Goldberg was getting everybody's face, like just saying "fuck you," even though I wish they would have ended a little bit differently. But they don't want two faces fighting. But the double spear thing, I was just like, I guess y'all had to do that, but I wish it was something else. Yeah. So yeah, that was the only thing.
It's so fucking epic.
Yeah,
now,
exactly. So,
Hovig, take it away, sir. What do you get this round? What do you think for most?
For what? To be honest, a lot of the shit we've seen so many times, so I didn't care for it because we've seen it so many fucking times. But because of the Last Man Standing episode, the Last Man Standing match, the Cesaro and who was it, Carl Anderson match, and the fucking ending of the show, man, this shit's got me hyped. Man, just the fucking ending promo got me so fucking hyped for Royal Rumble, and it's like 3 weeks away, 4 weeks away. Yeah. I can't fucking wait for this fucking show, only because I just want to know what happens, because I'm gonna go see this shit at WrestleMania. So fuck you all. But I'm just so excited. I can't wait. I'm gonna give this a 3.5 out of 5.
Nice. I'll go and give mine really quick. I give this show straight up a 4 point. I never did this before. I'm not trying to get all like ruthless wonder on this shit and everything, but like I will give this a 4.3 out of 5 because for me it was a 4.5 because I enjoyed it. But if I told somebody to watch this show, there's gonna be shit like why what's up with the Sami Zayn versus Braun Strowman? How they had no build up, and it's just this match just happened out of nowhere, and then it's like, oh, Sami Zayn, you can do it, but it's like it was so obvious when he beat the fucking shit out of Sami Zayn. Shit like that's kind of like, okay, this is pointless wrestling shit. Like, why do we have to wait months and months for this build-up for the inevitable to happen? Yeah, he jobbed. You guys ask it. It's one of those things. Also,
real quick.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry to cut you off, Dick. But you think that if they put that fucking match at Roadblock instead of that fucking 10-minute shit, that shit would have made that fucking show a little better?
Oh, it was so, dude. Yes, thank you. So the words aren't enough. Fuck yeah, it would have been way better, and it would have been better storytelling too, because it's like all this build up. Oh my god, you can do it, Sami. You can last 10 minutes.
And it would have probably fucking ended, and it probably would have ended the storyline too.
And one thing we didn't touch on too, and that's the thing. Like Trey was mentioning how quick all the matches were, or I think it was you, Hovig.
No, that was me. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, like the thing is, this match, or not this match, but Brian Kendrick versus TJ Perkins. Yeah, that shit was bad too, because once again, the build up, like, oh man, like Brian Kendrick's never gonna quit to TJ Perkins. Like, man, they just hate each other, and Brian Kendrick is so like fucking whatever. And then this match, he tapped, like he only had the fucking knee hold, or whatever that shit, that wannabe ankle lock. He had it on for like literally 5 seconds, and Brian Kendrick's like, oh wait, I forgot, I'm in the mid card. Tap. Fucking show ended. I'm like, just a month ago, this would have had some respect on the shit. You know what I mean? Like, this would have been okay. But because it's just filler, and it's so obviously filler, that you guys just ended that shit in like a minute. Like, fuck that, dude.
Well, I guess because they put all their chips in the whole Neville bucket. So yeah. I guess they really want to build him up as like the
flavor of the month bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, just
if that's the case, then they got to do that shit very fucking good.
Like, I mean, literally WWE told us T.J. Perkins and Brian Kendrick, they don't matter anymore. Like, we got Neville, we got 205 Live, we got fucking, what's his name, Ray Swan.
We already know that they move way too fast, because we seen, like, we was talking about this on the other shows. Like, did they forget about T.J. Perkins' title defense? Like, wasn't he supposed to get a rematch clause? They had just forgot about that shit, and then they did it at Roadblock, and I was just like, oh, y'all remembered. So, yeah, they go way too fast with that shit. So.
You know what it is? Like, I think we've said it before already on the show regarding T.J. Perkins. It's just that he's boring as fuck.
Okay, fuck you, Hovig.
No, he's boring as fuck.
No, not talent-wise, character-wise.
No.
He's fucking boring as shit.
I won't hear it. I won't. Dab.
I really feel like we need to start watching 205 Live because that's like
Maybe
I watch.
we should.
Because TJ Perkins, like, dude, it's a completely different show. Like, I'm not trying to be like WWE salesperson or whatever, but seriously, guys, it's a fucking much better show than what they do on Raw and the fucking and cruiserweight wise. You know what I mean? Like, they actually give a fuck about the wrestling. But yeah,
which I thought they wasn't gonna do. Like, why they still have him on the fucking show? Just leave him to CWC. I mean, the fucking 205 Live. But yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but no. But the ending, like I said, like Hovig said, I ain't gonna repeat everything he said. It fucking was amazing. Bill Goldberg doing what the character would do. Roman Reigns doing what the character would do. Like, everyone, it's like all the characters were written like these. This is what they would do.
and then fucking Kevin Owens and Jericho dipped out as soon as fucking Roman.
Yeah,
Reigns
and that's
came
what they
out.
would do. You know what I mean? It's just perfect.
Real quick, this is what I wanted to bring up about the main event, the last promo. When fucking Goldberg was looking right at Roman Reigns, bro, I'm sitting there paying attention. I'm like, shit, Goldberg got a long ass fucking neck, yo. This is why, like, before we started the show, we started talking about brontosauruses and shit. I'm like, yo, that reminded me of that shit.
Fucking Hogan was looking at shit like, God damn, that's a big fucking neck, bro. Like,
that shit was like just sticking out, like you see everything. I'm like, that shit made me laugh. There it is, right there.
Just like,
It's like, if he moves anymore, he's gonna give him a kiss.
oh man, but no, Trey, it's all you. I know you're not gonna freak out, brother. I know, you got nothing to do. It's okay. Go ahead, kiss Raw's ass because Raw deserves it. I'll just sit back. Go ahead, bro.
Nah, this Raw sucked. What? No, I'm just playing. No. I'm just playing.
No, Anthony.
No, I'm just playing. I don't got it in me. My head hurts. Okay. Tonight, man. 2017.
What's up, Tanette? What's up?
2017 started out pretty mediocre for Raw. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5.
Ooh,
I'm not gonna say great, but it was pretty mediocre. Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens. Blah.
Anthony.
Whatever. I didn't care. Carl Anderson versus Cesaro. Whatever. Braun Strowman versus Sami Zayn. Match of the night. They killed it. This is the first match I've seen they had chemistry in. Good job. Xavier Woods was Titus O'Neil. Like I said, I love the fact that they gave Xavier Woods something, with Titus O'Neil calling him out the weakest member of the New Day. But even though I gave that props, man, Titus O'Neil, what are they doing with you, brother? Man, this is
punishment for touching Vince without
permission. Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Yeah, I know, but it's just I feel bad. But Drew Gallagher versus Cedric Alexander, I swear to God, this whole thing with Alicia Fox, this is SmackDown versus Raw, the first game to a T, where like your character is trying to take Tori Wilson away from Tajiri. Or the guy from La Resistance, I forgot his name. That is that storyline too.
Rene Dupree.
Yeah, Rene Dupree. Thank you. Yeah. Go on. Yeah, that's 100% that storyline. I'm just like, wow, what the hell? So I'm pretty much whatever. I was like, dude, we've seen this in a video game. Roman Reigns was Chris Jericho. Man, I'm so disappointed Chris Jericho didn't win. Especially when he did the Eddie Guerrero thing. I was like, come on, give it to Chris Jericho. Because what is Roman Reigns doing with the goddamn title? Like, TJ Perkins versus Brian Kendrick. Yeah, I agree with you, Nick. That whole thing, that was bullshit.
That would have been a pretty cool match for the show. Everything else is big, and they're like, yeah, this is big too, but we don't, not that big. Just fuck it. Let's shun it.
Yeah, and then Big Cass versus Rusev. Man, I swear to God, why is Enzo still faking like he's injured? That guy's not injured at all.
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
And then even then, like Sasha was faking like she was injured a while ago, and then like when she was in wrestling on indie shows with Bayley and Liv Morgan from NXT. So I'm just like, dudes, like stop with this fake injury shit. This is why kayfabe is dead. Bayley versus Nia Jax, like I said, the Sasha distraction was kind of obvious, but good for her. The main event with the whole Kevin Owens, Goldberg, Jericho, Roman Reigns thing. Can I ask you a question? When is Royal Rumble?
The 29th?
Yeah.
Okay. Why did this feel like Royal Rumble was this Sunday? That's all I felt about
because
this.
they
Like,
actually gave a shit and wrote it well for once.
but nah, because dude, the way they did it, it made it seem like, oh, this Sunday, this is what we might see. But no, like I think they did this way too early, and that was my only problem with this whole thing. And also, Goldberg was very cringy, man. Like people couldn't finish what they had to say because Goldberg was interrupting him. I mean, I get it, that's his thing, but it was just very cringy.
It was good though.
I couldn't enjoy it.
That's
He
something
said
I
that
get mad
line
about.
to
No, like that's the thing I get mad about. I hate when someone like just waits there. Like man, okay, there's one promo. This is actually one of my worst promos ever. Actually, two of them. Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 26. I fucking hate that goddamn promo where Shawn Michaels like, I'll see you. I want to fight you so bad, I'll put my career on the line. And Undertaker's like, he's just looking around, he's breathing, and he goes, okay. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, fucking Undertaker gives like the biggest okay.
yeah, like, what the fuck, dude? And the same thing happened like 3 years afterwards with John Cena and Rusev, where Rusev's like, fuck your country, I put my cock in your country's pussy, fuck USA. And John Cena just lets him say all that shit.
Fuck
And then
you,
he gets,
SA?
no, in the USA, like,
Oh, fuck USA. Shit.
fuck
okay.
USA.
I was like, wait, what?
I just got that.
Oh my god.
Felix Mexican actually came out.
I was like, wait, what? Oh, fuck USA.
So to finish my point, I felt like this whole promo was to set up the whole Goldberg and Roman Reigns doing a double spear on Braun Strowman, which kind of ruined the Strowman match from earlier, making him look strong. So that was kind of disappointing for me.
It was too
But,
on
like,
the nose. It was too on the nose. Plus, he said that dumbass line at Chris Jericho. He was like, "You're first."
I know. So like even the fans booed him for that shit. I was like, boo.
I was laughing my ass off. I
Boy,
thought that was hilarious.
I didn't start laughing my ass off till the fans booed his ass for that.
No, that's
But
the thing,
yeah.
too, is like, okay, that was like the sequel to your last. Like, what's next? Like, you're after him. You are the third guy in line.
It's like the Avengers.
No. Stick. You're second to last.
No, it's like the Avengers where like Captain America has not said Avengers Assemble yet. It's like Goldberg has not said your Nets yet since he's been back, and they're just hyping it up till he does say it. Like,
Yo, you know what? You fucking got a point on that shit. Yes, Captain America has not said that shit in any Marvel movie.
Yeah, he has not. Yeah, but all in all, Raw, like I said, it gets a 3 out of 5. This was a mediocre way to start the year, but I don't mean it in a bad way at all. I feel like they're trying to bring their A game because, as Stephanie McMahon acknowledged, SmackDown whooped that ass. Thank God, holy Jesus. So, so hopefully, this is with the progression they showed tonight.
You're missing a couple glasses there, buddy.
Oh.
But like I'm like with them seeing that, this is the progression of them seeing that what to do different for them, because there was still some same old shit in there, but there was some new stuff that was fantastic in there as well. So they just gotta work out the kinks, and maybe they'll be on SmackDown's level, because Stephanie McMahon even said she's tired of SmackDown being on his land of opportunity. So hopefully that's what Raw becomes. Raw does something different to make it as better as SmackDown. That's what I want, man. I don't mean to come on these shows yelling at Raw the way I do. I just want a good show. Is that hard to ask? Like, come on.
Well, Anthony, why are you trying to fucking cosplay as Rob Conway right now?
No, I'm for Teddy Low. You see here, player. We gonna give Trey that better show. We gonna just turn Raw into ECW. Oh no, we already did that.
I really, I'm sick of y'all not giving that fucking respect to goddamn Raw, man. You guys gotta fucking stop, all right? 3 out of 5, 3.5. Oh, man, it's not that good, dude. You know what? No, we'll wait till SmackDown. When SmackDown fucks up tomorrow. Oh, by the way, too, next week Shawn Michaels and Undertaker are going to Raw. So I want to see what you guys do when the fucking main badasses come to fucking Raw and tear that shit up. And you guys will be like, they're too old.
Shawn Michaels ain't gonna do shit.
Hold up, Nick. My man is coming to Raw next week. You already know that shit's getting a 6 out of 5. Okay,
that's what I'm saying. Wrestling motherfucking peace, SmackDown. Wrestling motherfucking peace.
As a matter of fact,
I'm gonna wait till I see it. I judge it as I see it.
Fuck the damn show. I'm gonna watch it just because the Undertaker's gonna be there.
Exactly.
I thought Hovik was setting up for the fucking snapshot and shit. He was just
I
like,
know,
get
he's
in
trying to steal
position.
Sonny Steve Austin's gimmick and
Yeah.
shit.
Get in position. Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck is that? You going fishing, motherfucker?
No, what was it? This shit?
I forgot, dude. I don't know how to
But
run a
wasn't it-
camera.
Shit, I'm actually going to be cosplaying as the Undertaker at WrestleMania too.
Oh shit, man.
Oh shit!
No,
I
but-
already found me a hat. It's $160.
No, man, but dude, Anthony, it is that time. You might, you better get in position, bro, because you know what?
Uh-oh.
Our intro is our outro, bro. It's gonna happen. People, there's only one thing left to do, sir, and that is to. Well, actually, I'm gonna count that shit down. 1, 2, 3. Attack the chat.
It is boxers.
I did right.
This is so fucking stupid.